everybody and welcome back to a Make Me Ramble episode, guys. So, it's been a while again since I've done one of these. I've kind of like just been doing my own thing in regards to the show. I've not been really giving it much structure just because I've found that with going up to like a full-time contract at work, I've just got the time to actually plan stuff out, so I do apologise for that, guys. But firstly, what I would like to say is hello to all you new subscribers that came over from Idic Beer's I think 2,000 subscriber video that he did, and also thank you to Mr. Idic Beer. Thank you so much. It was really nice to get a mention. You know, I love your stuff. Thank you very much. But yeah, hello to all you new people. Hello, I'm addressing you. That's it, you right there in the camera, in the world of computer internets, sat there watching. Hello. Yes, there you are. But it's really awesome to have you on the show, watching the show. Brilliant. My subscriber count has shot up a little bit, which is really, really good. I can't thank you enough. So yeah, hey, welcome to the Pleasure Dome. This is Enter the Wolf Time. This is probably the most disjointed YouTube channel in the world when it comes to wargaming. It's probably the most guerrilla style of filming in regards to stuff as well, although I do try and add a little bit of polish to the videos. But anyway, guys, so what are we going to be rambling about today? I've got a couple of things. I'm just gonna go with the general flow of things. The first thing I'm going to talk about is chapter approved. I went out and bought this the other day, and I got to admit, I found it a little bit bittersweet in regards to what Games Workshop offered. I mean, Games Workshop, it's like they give it with one hand, and with the other hand, they take it away like that. Yeah, so I was really excited for two main reasons in this. Number one, the Land Raider construction rules. I was like super stoked for that because I was like, oh my god, they're bringing vehicle creation rules back to 40k, and that was going to be amazing. It was going to be really, really good. And the second thing I was interested in was the points changes, which I will get to in a second, which is really, really good actually. I'll tell you in a bit. But yeah, so I've got to be honest with you. I'm really disappointed with this. I kind of wish I hadn't wasted my money on it. Granted, I didn't really spend that much. It was only 17 quid for me as opposed to 20 quid because I got mine from Stormforge Hobbies and Games. But yeah, it's a case of I wish I'd bought a box set or something with it instead, because I could have found the points changes that I really wanted online, and then I should have read the reviews and stuff of the actual thing before I bought it. So it's my own fault really. But anyway, I digress. What don't I like about Land Raider construction rules? Well, fucking all of it. They're just shit. First and foremost, they're for PowerPoint play only. So if you're in quick games, yeah, you can use them and stuff, blah, 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 but there's no actual points values, which I found a bit stupid. Also, the customization options are really, really shit. For example, I will tell you. Basically, they say, oh yeah, you can custom create your own Land Raider, when pretty much you've got the Terminus Ultra, the Wrath of Mjolnir, Angel Infernus, Hades Diabolus, Diabolus, and the Solomus Aggressor. They're the variants that you get in there, and they're pretty much all the different options you can have anyway. It's a load of shit, really. It's a case of, yeah, okay, you put all the weapons on it, you get, you diminish your transport capacity, you put all the weapons out there. Basically, okay, I'm gonna run it down. So, think of how many weapons, vehicle-mounted weapons there are out there in the 40k universe. And then this is what you get for the Land Raider. So, primary sponsons. You get the choice of las cannons, hurricane bolters, or flamestorm cannons. Okay? Where's my plasma cannons? Where's my Reaper autocannons? Where's my, like, every kind of, like, sponsor-mounted weapon you could think of? Where's my like friggin' heavy bolters from the next section? But there's more weapons out there than that. Secondary sponsor weapons: las cannons, heavy bolters, heavy flamers. Where the fuck is all my other weapons gone? I'm sure this isn't the list. Hull mounted weapons: las cannon, heavy bolter, twin assault cannon, twin hellfrost cannon, space wolves only though, Reaper autocannon, chaos dimension, get in. Chaos only. Now, I'm calling bullshit on this because, first and foremost, when I think vehicle creation rules, I think, okay, start with the base Land Raider chassis. Okay, you start with that, that's how many points your stock Land Raider is with no weapons. If you want to field it that way, you can do. If you want to add weapons to it, you go through and you have a list of weapons, all the different points and stuff. Now, one of the things I wanted to see things like Thunderfire cannons, Helios missile launchers. I wanted to see whirlwind rocket pods and shit that you could slap on those Land Raiders, because, let's face it, all the sponsons and all the mounting points, all the hard points on the Land Raider, they are all interchangeable with other stuff. You can easily be done. Why, Games Workshop, why tease us with a great idea and then just fucking take a massive dump all over it? You know, just fucking... I mean... This has got to be somebody's idea of a bit of a joke, really, in regards to like whoever's making these rules and stuff. I mean, the CEO of Games Workshop, don't get me wrong, he's taken the company in the right direction. I reckon there's somebody there. I reckon the CEO went, right, guys, bust into like the design office. Right, guys, vehicle creation rules, we're bringing them back. Yeah, okay, it's going to be awesome. We're going to do this. It's going to be this, and this. Do it. Walked out. And I reckon there was one jaded cunt in there that was like, I don't like vehicle creation rules. I think it makes the game OP. Here's your fucking vehicle creation rules, you fucking dickhead. And he probably fucking just took a massive shit all over the fucking CEO's idea. That's what I reckon. But it could have happened many different ways. I was really fucked off that, because I wanted to make a really sick looking, like, freaking I wanted to make a really awesome Land Raider for my Death Guard, and now I might just make a standard Death Guard Land Raider, because why the fuck not? The only real difference I can have is I can have a Reaper autocannon on it. Ooh, great! You know, I wanted to have like a Land Raider that had, you know, that had a Thunderfire cannon strapped to the front to it. I wanted a Land Raider that maybe had, I don't know, just a fucking whirlwind in it. I wanted it to have like freaking 4 twin-linked sponsor-mounted like assault cannons. And do you know what? Some of them might go, oh, well, that's OP. I don't like that. I'm going to tell my mummy on you. But it's a case of, you know, if you pay the points for it, why not? That's it. It really fucked me off, personally, guys, the vehicle creation rules, because it's just a shower, and there is no point in using them. You might as well just use a standard fucking Land Raider, unless you do want to go seriously OP and you're playing powered points, and you want to go for like, I think a Land Raider that has like 5 last cannons on it or something, which is, I mean, that's pretty cool. That is the one redeeming feature of the vehicle creation rules. That Land Raider came out of it. But anyway, no. So the next thing, the points changes. This is really good. For my Death Guard, anyway, it's really amazing. It's really mint. I love it. So Death Guard got a hell of a lot cheaper, which is great. I'm sorry, I'm grinning ear to ear because it's just fucking great. Because it means I can now cram more stuff in my army lists, which is great. So one of the things that Mr. Pidge in particular was really fucked off about was the points decrease for the actual Death Guard Space Marines. I can't fucking find the bastards. There we go. Orcs, Drukhari, fucking Dark Eldar, you wankers. Fucking Drukhari. What the fuck? Whoever makes these names needs to be fucking shot in the face twice. Double tap. Where the... Have I hallucinated these points changes? Death Guard units, there we go. So, first of all, Plague Burst Crawler went down 20 points, which is really good. That's now 100 points. Now, 3 of those things for 300 points. That's pretty devastating. I can't wait to field that. And then Plague Marines went down from, I think, 20 points to 17. That's really good as well. It means I can cram a hell of a lot more. Death Shroud Terminators. These are really good. They went from 50 points apiece to 35. That's me sold on getting a full unit of them, guys, because that is just devastating. Deep striking them down behind enemy lines makes your enemy just shit the bed with fear. It's fucking great. But yeah, so that's all I'm gonna talk about the chapter of preview. You know, there's other stuff in there, like some other psychic powers and some other missions and things, but it's, you know, I only really play one mission, and that's objectives, just because it's easier and there's less fucking about to remember. But yeah, so other stuff to talk about. Whilst on the subject of Death Guard, we're gonna talk about an idea that I've had. I've always liked the idea of Chaos Renegades and stuff like that, and in regards to... oh, by the way, I've not even had a shower yet, by the way, guys. I just thought I'd jump... It's my day off today, my one day off that I get this week, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump out of bed, just throw a hoodie on, not shower, not shave, not do my hair, and I'm just going to come on video and talk at this camera for a while. I'll talk to you guys for however long, however many minutes I've rambled on now. Oh, my head-up display's gone from my camera, so I can't even see that. How long have I been talking for? This could be 7 hours for all I know. But anyway, I digress. Let's carry on with the idea that I've had. So, I like the idea of Chaos Renegades, I really do. I think that it adds a nice little extra fluff to bulk out like the Chaos Forces, you know, because it's like, well, yeah, Marines turn traitor, but also you've got like the corruptible mortals of the world, like the Imperial Guard and Astra Militarum, if you want to call them that. They'll always be Imperial Guard to me! But yeah, so I've had a lot of stuff just kicking around in a box. You guys might remember, some of you old-time subscribers, oh shit. Sorry guys, I just realised I've got a really drippy nose. 1 minute. Sorry. You're about to hear something mildly unpleasant. Blew my nose on camera. That's fantastic. I could have edited it out, but quite frankly, I can't be arsed. I can't be bothered to do that shit. But yeah, so, what was I saying? So you old-time subscribers will remember I did a Masters of the Watch army a while ago, and it was like Imperial Guard and some Allied Space Marines to like bulk out the forces, and I got all these Imperial Guard tanks. I got the Wyvern when it first came out, when it was first released. Really nice tank, although I've made my feelings clear to the structural integrity of these mortars, as you can see there, guys. But anyway, so I was thinking to myself, well, I don't really play this Masters of the Watch army anymore. I don't really do anything Imperial Guard wise, but I would like to. I would like to do some Nurgle Traitor Legions. I think it would be really cool to do some other conversions and other modelling projects that aren't based off Space Marines or off of demons. So what my idea was, because I've already got these painted pretty much, I don't want to strip them because that would take ages and I'm a lazy bastard. So what I was thinking of doing, well, technically, you know, you can be any faction of the Imperial Guard. You can be Catachan, you can be Cadian, you can be whatever, and still succumb to Nurgle. So I was thinking to myself, well, why don't I just nearly drop them? why don't I just fucking nearly drop the shit out of them? And why don't I just add loads and loads and loads of rust effects to them? So, you know, like just like spray them all down with rust and then just like rework them a little bit. Because let's face it, I don't need to repaint them. All I've got to do is add some extreme weathering and boom, you've got some Nurgle tanks there. Maybe I go in with a little bit of green stuff in like the crevasses and add some gribbly Nurgle bits. You know, something that if I wanted to, I could like rip out at a later date if I wanted to revert them back to Imperium. But yeah, so I was thinking of doing that, and I was thinking to myself, well, it'd be really cool to get some like Nurgle cultists or Nurgle Imperial Guardsmen and Nurgle veterans or whatever. And I was thinking to myself, what can I use? And I was thinking to myself, do you know what? Frostgrave's got some really nice looking cultists. The Frostgrave cultists look really nice, and they look perfect for followers of Nurgle. They have those weird like Ku Klux Klan like pointy leather caps with like the ear flap things, and they're all like in robes and stuff. And I was thinking I could get them and then get some Anvil Industries just like pistols, you know, like last pistols or like stub pistols or whatever, and just have that because they already come with close combat weapons. I could be like, oh well, you know, for my friendly games I could just proxy them as like veterans or proxy them as regular guard units. I was thinking of doing that. That'd be really cool. It'd be easy to paint as well because the robes are predominantly brown. And they also come with like skull faces and skeleton arms and stuff, which is really cool because they could be like maybe their flesh is like melted off their bones due to some like flesh-eating bacteria that Nurgle have created or something like that. But I was thinking of doing something along those lines, and I think I might go through with it. The only thing is, I'm really happy with the paint jobs on these tanks. Like really happy with the paint jobs and like the mud weathering and stuff like that I did on them, and I'm gonna find it really difficult to fuck them up, if you know what I mean, like to fuck them up in a nice way. So it's gonna be interesting to see what comes of that. I was also thinking I could do some really cool like Plague Ogrins as well, because there is rules for Chaos Renegade, like Nurgle Renegades in the Imperial Armour. It's not in the Chaos Index as you would think it is. So in the Forge World books, you have Imperial Armour Xenos, Imperial Armour Chaos, Imperial Armour Adeptus Astartes, and Imperial Armour, I think it's just Forces of the Imperium or something. And it's in that, it's Forces of the... Is it Forces of the Astra Militarum? It's like Forces of the Imperium or Forces of the Astra Militarum. It's the one with all the regular guard stuff. The Chaos Renegades are in that bit, which is really weird. Why wouldn't you put it in the Chaos book? But anyway, yeah, so I found it. I finally found it. And it's really good. For my Russian friends, I finally found a lovely PDF online of it as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm basically going to... Because I'm not going to buy that shit if I can get it for free. I've got a brand new printer there and I've got a laminator downstairs, so I'm just going to fucking print that shit out and laminate the pages that I want. But what it'll do, it'll allow me to take an awesome contingent of Imperial Guard tanks with my Nurgle stuff. Now, the list that I was toying with was going to be like a squadron of 3. It was going to be a tank, a Chaos Renegade like tank commander or tank HQ with 2 Lehman Russes in there as well. I was going to have the Wyvern Storm Shard Mortar tank. I was going to have my Minotaur, and then I was going to have whatever this thing is. The one with the rockets. It's the Manticore, I think. The Manticore rocket missile launcher. I was going to have that. I was going to have a buttload of like Chaos Cultist type dudes, just like regular like bog standard infantry guys. And then I was like, well, do you know what? I've not really given demons a hell of a lot of a go, so I was like, well, maybe I can do some demons. Yes, they die quite easily and they're a bit of a meat shield, but I've now got 20 Plague Bearers because I bought the Blight War box set a while ago, and it's a case of, well, you know, I've got like 20 Plague Bearers, and I've now got like 3 squads of like 8 Nurgling bases, so I could use that for Nurgle demons. And then I was just going to have a load of Poxwalkers in there to represent like the really badly like infected Nurgle shit, and then just have Typhus plopped in there as well, as if like Typhus has like corrupted this Imperial Guard regiment and he's like marching them to war type thing. It'd be really, really cool, because it'd be a case of, like, Typhus would be, like, the big hitter in there, but then, like, obviously, they've got to take, the opponent has to think. The opponent has to go, well, do I take out these freaking war machines that are just pummeling me, or do I take out, like, Typhus and all these, like, meat shields down here? And because there'd be that many units, and one of the things that I found of winning with Nurgle, the way to win with Nurgle, guys, the way to win is overwhelming amounts of shit units. That's basically, I've had a couple of games now with my Nurgle stuff, and I found that when you elite up, when you like go like, I'm going to have some really strong, powerful elite units, they die really easily because of a low model count. One of the games that I played recently, it was 2 units of 20 Poxwalkers, Typhus, 2 units of like 8 Nurgling bases, as well as loads of like there was like 2 squads of Plague Marines in there and a bunch of other stuff as well as my Blight Haulers, and they just kicked ass because my opponent was like, well, I've got this wall of fucking meat that's approaching me. What do I do? Because, yes, they're not going to be that much damaging, but once I get locked in combat, all the hard-hitting stuff behind them is going to start moving up. So it was really a touch-and-go case of, well, okay, I am going to have to whittle down these guys so that I can beat them in combat, then be out of combat to get the other guys. But that was my plan all along. My plan all along was to basically make him shoot the shit units so that my other units could sneak around the sides. Because what I had my Plague Marines and they marched up around the side of his flanks. I just like swarmed, I just like blitzed through them. That was really, really good. And that's also when your opponent doesn't use freaking 4 units of maxed out Hellblasters. That's some bullshit right there, especially when you use High Marshal Hellbright and everything's re-rolling hits and re-rolling wounds. It's fucking bullshit. But anyway, I digress once more. Yeah, so that's my idea. That's my idea for my a new like contingent to my Nurgle forces. I'm thinking to myself, well, you know, what other books am I excited for? And I'm excited for Orc stuff when it comes out. I mean, you know, it could have been the fact that, you know, the whole sham with the chapter approved with the fucking Valkyrie creation rules. It could have been they were testing the waters with you know, vehicle creation rules for Orcs, because that would be something really awesome, really unique to have. It would mean that you could field fucking amazing big shit like this on the battlefield, and it would be completely, totally legit. I need to paint this thing, by the way. I might wait for this to be for the Orc Codex to come out before I paint this, because then I'll decide what faction I want to do, and I'll decide, you know, if I want this as a centerpiece. I mean, I think I will, because it's a nice big beefy tank to use. It'd be cool anyway. But anyway, I digress once more. Yeah. So when the Orc Codex comes out, I'll probably go back to Orcs. Other thing that happened, sorry, a bit of a tangent. I managed to, I can't remember if I'm showing this, I'll give you a brief overview. this buzzing interview. Bzz. I managed to repair this bastard. You guys will, if you guys follow the Instagram account, which you guys should do. You guys should follow in Instagram, and I will show you why, guys. I'll show you why. Because on Instagram, all you got to do is type in the Great JoJo Man, and I will come up, because I post lots of juicy pictures on Instagram for you guys to follow along with. And it's really easy, Instagram. I didn't really realise how easy Instagram was to actually use until I started using it myself. It's really nice, so go and follow me right now. I demand it. No, I don't demand it. If you want to go follow me, follow me. You know, the Great JoJo Man, not Great JoJo Man because just Great JoJo Man was taken for some reason. So the Great JoJo Man. I will wait for a few minutes whilst you go and do that. Okay, yeah, so now that you've gone and followed me on Instagram, you actually get access to a little thing, little stupid stories. I'll tell you a stupid story that I posted on Instagram a while ago. Yeah, first of all, what am I doing? I literally, this is the epitome of a ramble now. Sorry, I was going about this. Yeah, this was all smashed up, and you can see the pictures of it on Instagram, all smashed up, and how I revitalised the bastard. And I'll probably show that in another video, unless I already have done. I can't quite remember. I can't remember my own content. God damn it. Sorry, I just need to have a little drink. Oh, love tea. Love tea. I'm about to start drinking decaf because my tea addiction has become quite severe. I was literally drinking like maybe like 4 litres of tea like a day, maybe even 5 or 6, and it was like all caffeinated, and it was giving me fucking huge headaches. But I love tea that much, so I'm about to start drinking decaf. Oh, the brown gold, it's so nice. Yeah, speaking of brown gold, right, the other day, I was actually doing, I've not shown you guys this, I've shown you guys this before, long ago. I've got this Avatars of War model here, and I kind of painted him, partly, and then forgot about him. He just was rattling around a box in my parents' house for at least 2, 3, possibly even 4 years, and I found him again. And I was like, oh, sick, you make a sick Herald of Nurgle when they eventually do the I'll talk about that in a little bit. When they eventually re-release the actual full-on Demons Codex, but I digress again. So I was like, right, okay, I'll strip him, and then I'll completely repaint him. So, stripped him, that all went fine. Now, when I strip my miniatures, I generally do it in my bathroom. When I'm scrubbing them, I'll scrub them in the sink. And then what I do, I put them on a tissue, and I put them on top of the radiator to dry out. And the radiator in question is right next to the toilet. So the other day, I was on the toilet taking a shit, and I was like, oh, right, okay, well, I'll pick up some of the bits and just have a little look, as I'm like curling one out, as I'm laying out some chocolate ice cream, and so I'm there like that, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, do you know what? I'd really be awful if I fumble this, and I fumbled the miniature. I'd already taken a shit at this point. Plop. It's fucking in the toilet. With my shit. It's in there with my shit. I mean, quite fitting, as he is a Herald of Nurgle. So maybe I christened him a little bit. But yeah, so, oh, excuse me, it's fucking ducking here. Speaking of shit. Yeah, so he fell in the toilet with my shit. And I was like, well, it was a pretty large portion of it. It was the whole front of him, basically. I was like, well, I don't really want to flush it away. But neither do I want to put my hand in that. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do about this? So I pondered for a little while, and in the end result it was barbecue tongs. So I fished him out with some fucking barbecue tongs, and yeah, disinfected the shit out of him. Like left him in, like scrubbed all the poop off him. Ugh, it wasn't nice. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. Scrubbed all the poop off him. And then left him in like a jar of disinfectant overnight, and then like rebuilt him. But yeah, so this miniature right here, this whole front portion of him has been in my shit, my own human fecal matter. Lovely jubbly. But anyway, so yeah, but it's little stories like that. The video when I did it, and I was fucking pissed off. I was fuming. It was ridiculous. I was so pissed off. And that whole video is on Instagram, so that's why you guys should go and check out Instagram, because little bits like that happen spontaneously and on spur of the moment, that's why you should go and follow me on Instagram. But anyway, I'll talk about something else now. So there is rumours in the rumour mill about a new demon book coming out. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to have all the Chaos faction books. So we've already had Khorne Demonkin to a degree, so that's going to obviously be rewritten. We've had Death Guard. I think we're going to get a Tzeentch one, and then we're going to get maybe a Slaanesh one, if Games Workshop can fucking just grow some balls and just start putting titties and stuff back on miniatures. But yeah, so we're going to have that. But then, obviously, they need to kind of bring... Because, yeah, most of the Nurgle demons are in there. With the exception, I think, of Great Unclean Ones and things like Heralds of Nurgle. They only exist in the Index Chaos currently, and they're a bit shit. I'll be honest with you, they're not the greatest. However, some of the Forge World stuff is really good. I'll go through that in a second. But anyway, yeah, so the rumours are that they're doing a full-on Demons Codex. Now, I don't know whether or not it's going to be Demon, or whether it's just going to be Nurgle Demons or Slaanesh Demons. I mean, technically there's enough stuff to do an actual Demons book, even if they have to borrow some units from the other one. Obviously, they're going to have Plague Bearers, they're going to have Nurglings, they're going to have Demon Princes of Nurgle. They're going to have... do we have Great Unclean Ones? I don't know. Sorry, guys. One second, let me consult the manual. So we have Possessed Sorcerers, Demon Prince of Nurgle. No, we do not have Great Unclean Ones, so they are yet to be done, because I've heard rumours that there is a new Great Unclean One model coming out in plastic, which will be awesome! Even though I was just going to convert one out of a Glotkin, but anyway. Yeah, Plague Bearers, Nurglings... Beasts of Nurgle, Plague Drones, and that's it for demons, really, in regards to the actual demon units in the Death Guard book. So we've got to have things like Heralds of Nurgle, Great Unclean Ones, and a bunch of other bits and bobs that they're putting out. Apparently there's like 2 new Nurgle demon units. Apparently we're getting that big snail thing from the Blight War set. That's coming to the new Demon Codex. That'll be able to be used in 40k, and it's basically just going to be like a big buffer zone for your Nurgle forces, just to, like, you know, give them like extra like benefits and stuff. So that'll be really, really cool. I'll definitely be getting that book when it comes out. But I don't know whether or not it's going to have the other demons and stuff in it. I doubt it, because, like I say, I mean, you've got... I mean... You've probably got enough units. I mean, okay, so you'll have your Demon Prince, your Great Unclean One, you'll have your Heralds of Nurgle, you'll have Plague Bearers, Nurglings, you'll have the Beasts of Nurgle, you'll have what's it called? The Blight Drones. You'll also have what else would you have in with Nurgle Demons? There'll probably be like 3 or 4, or even 5, you know, named characters in there. You know, and if there's 2 new units, that gives grounds for you could base a whole book around that. That would be pretty easy to do. But you know, so you could have your own individual codex on there. You could even pinch some of the units. You could even have Mortarion in there because he's technically a demon. Oh, farted again, ducks. But yeah, so you could even have that, which would be pretty cool. Now, I've completely lost my trail of thought, guys. I need more tea to fuel my ramblings. But yeah, I've really forgotten my complete trail of thought, guys. I don't know where I'm going with this now. What else shall I talk about? Oh yeah, so I kind of like redid my office a while ago. That was quite good. I had loads of shit all over the floor, and there was literally a little furrow to my computer desk over here, and then there was a little furrow through all the shit to my painting desk over here. And I was like, I'm sick of this bollocks. This is bullshit. So I bought some extra shelves, and now I've got stuff stored way up top. Although I'm pretty scared of that corner there, and I'll show you. I'll just flip you around dead quick, guys. I really am scared of this corner here, because I'm afraid that massive box there one day is going to fall off the wall and crush me to death because it's heavy as fuck. And I know I shouldn't store it on a shelf, but YOLO. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so there's that. I actually managed to tidy up this office, which is really good. And yeah, I found a bunch of, like, so this is what started off me wanting to get like some more Nurgle demons, because I found a whole sprue of Nurglings that I just hadn't used like since like forever. But yeah, so that's what else is new. And I've been doing, I've been in my personal life. What's going on? What's going on with the Great JoJo Man? I've just been working. I had like a massive week off like a while ago, and I just completely chilled. Just completely chilled. Did some painting. Oh, started doing some Necromunda stuff. Whoa, how did we forget that? Yeah, Stormforge Hobbies and Games. My good friend that owns that delightful business has asked me to paint up some Goliaths for him right here. So these are the Goliaths in question. Now I was like, yeah, totally, I'll totally paint those up. Yeah, I'll get done really quick. Oh, how I didn't realise how much detail there'd be on them. I regret my decision immensely. Yeah, Jesus Christ, there's so much fucking detail on them, it's ridiculous. I've got like the skin done and the pants done. I've got to do all the metal, but the metal bits I'm just hating. I'm just gonna absolutely, I'm loathing doing. I mean, I'm looking at them right now, and there's just so many like metal bits, and there's loads of little straps and things, and it's just like, I just don't want to do them. There's 10 of them. There's freaking 10 of them. It's not that many, but there's just so much detail. I don't want to do them, but I do want to do them because they look cool. I want to make them look cool for the shop. But anyway, I digress once more. Yeah, you know, I've kind of just going a little bit. I'm just taking things at a bit of a slow pace at the moment, guys. You know, it's Christmas time and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably going to just like stop the video here really, because I've not really got that much to show. Oh, a couple of you guys have been asking for full army overviews, and I'll be completely honest with you guys, I want to do them, but I ain't got the space. I've not got the space to show them off. And my Nurgle army and my Mechanicum army are that big, I do not have a physical space in my entire house which I can display them all on and show you them all properly, because they're all either massively big or massive in terms of quantity. Yeah, I've got nowhere to do it. So what I might do, I might ask Dan if I can go to his shop and like lay them all out, and with all the terrain and stuff, and like do a big army showcase there. That'd be pretty cool, because you get to see them on like a battle, rather than just on a table or on a chair or on the floor. You could see them on like an actual battlefield. But yeah, so I might do that. I might do that. Maybe on Sunday. I might do it on Sunday. But it's quieter in the store. But yeah, so that'll probably be in the works as well one day. Oh, Star Wars X-Wing stuff. Oh yeah, buddy. So I've been playing some X-Wing recently, and oh shit. Yeah, there's some awesome new stuff for X-Wing. Now I'm a Scum player. I played Scum and Villainy, as you guys know that. There's a really awesome ship that's just come out. Now, I didn't like it at first. It's the Kimogilla. I just call it the Chimichanga personally. I'm gonna make a custom card, Captain Deadpool. But no. So yeah, so we've got there's this new ship, and I thought it was really crap looking. But it's not actually in person. I think because it was going to be a small ship, it just looked really just rubbish. But it's actually a huge ship, even though it's classed as a small ship. Really strange. But I really like looking at it. So that came out, and it's got a really crazy thing called a bullseye firing arc, which is basically like, you know, I'm kind of, you guys don't want to hear about X-Wing. You guys don't want to hear about it. Those videos never get any views or any hits or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I think what I am going to do, I am going to actually end the video now, because I've rambled for quite some time, and it's literally now just turned into me just saying random words and hoping they form a cohesive sentence. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. So, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the Facebook page. Don't forget to check out the Instagram, guys. Go to the Instagram, because I'm more active on there than anything. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. So, see you now, and goodbye.